Hope you got your seatbelt on because you're going on a great ride, my friend. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Amazing Richmondites. And I have Lyndsay, who is a local Steveston mom of two amazing little humans. And after successfully dealing with health problems with her youngest son using kefir, Lyndsay leaped into business, sharing her delicious tonic with everyone she meets. Lyndsay grew up in Oregon, and after living around the world, she settled in beautiful Richmond with her family. Lyndsay and her family love living in Steveston and take the opportunity to bike the many nearby trails. Welcome to the program, Lyndsay. Thank you so much for being here. First of all, my first question is, tell me a little bit about your company and how it got started.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me, Chris. I'm super excited to be here. So Kindred Cultures started in my kitchen as a way to help my youngest son deal with a whole plethora of health issues that were happening simultaneously when he was really little. So he was about 18 months old, and we had food intolerances and eczema and asthma and a very unhappy and uncomfortable baby. And so after going through lots of doctors and specialists, we started working on his internal health, and were recommended to try kefir, and we gave it a go with something off the shelf and saw immediate results, but it was milk-based, and he was indicated as being allergic to dairy. So we started making this non-dairy version. I found out that there was a non-dairy version. We started making it at home because I couldn't find it anywhere, and saw absolutely stunning benefits with him, amelioration of almost all of the symptoms that he was dealing with within just a matter of days.
Wow.
Which, as a parent, is such a compelling moment. And so I started making kefir for everybody and handing it to my neighbors and to my colleagues at work, and just trying to find out what it does and how does it impact everyone's health, not just my little one. And we found that there's a lot of people that are out there dealing with a lot of internal disorder, either from the stresses in our lives or the way that we eat or the food that we have access to. And kefir helps our bodies run better in all sorts of ways. So we went into business.
So that's my next question. What exactly is kefir?
Such a good question. So it's a naturally occurring SCOBY, which means it's a symbiotic colony of yeast, bacteria and yeast. It's similar to something like kombucha in the sense that there's like a definable mother that we're using for fermentation. And that SCOBY is a collection for us of 11 beneficial bacteria and 4 yeasts that work together to do our fermentation. And they produce probiotics. They replicate and produce probiotics that we can consume. And those probiotics go to work, at least for kefir, specifically in your lower gut, helping with nutrition extraction, with metabolic function, with digestion of food, and also helping support our immune systems in the regeneration of T cells, which is the first line of defense in our immune systems. So, looking at my son, he needed both digestive support and autoimmune function support. And that was exactly what we got out of this product.
Wow, I just love that story of how you guys had an issue and you solved it, and now you're creating a business out of it. And it's just absolutely amazing. So what makes your kefir stand above the crowd in the marketplace?
Another great
Besides
question.
being dairy-free.
Yes, well, dairy-free is certainly a contextualizer, but if I'm standing in a cooler section where we're housed now at Whole Foods, looking at us versus our competition, we're the only uncarbonated offering, which is a really unusual characteristic of a functional beverage like this, because probiotics naturally respirate, but we've created an innovative process to be able to make this incredibly probiotic rich kefir without the carbonation. And so we're able to reach a broader consumer palate that either can't handle or prefers not to consume bubbly beverages. And when you're in the world of digestive health, that's actually a lot of people who up until this point haven't had a non-dairy option that specifically addressed a need for probiotics. So here we are.
Well, so who is a great candidate then? I know you kind of went into people with digestive problems and so that, but who is kind of your ideal client? Who's a great consumer of your drink?
Yeah, everyone can drink it and everyone will benefit from it, and even a little bit will help anyone who decides to try it out. But I think our target consumer are really moms that are looking to take care of their families. They're looking to provide a healthy alternative to juices and to high calorie, high sugar drinks that are abundantly available to particularly our children. And what we're finding when we're talking to these predominantly moms is that digestive issues are a common thread in almost every family that we meet. And a product like ours makes digestive health easier and tastier to enjoy.
Wow. Okay. So that's great. Now, is there, obviously you said anybody can have it. Is there anybody who should not consume it for certain reasons?
Yeah. I mean, we always tell people who have, like, if you're diabetic, check with your GP. We are fermenting off of sugar and the values are very low, but that's always something that you want to check in with them about. These are safe for children. But again, anytime you're dealing with a chronic disorder, or if you're indicated with a certain medication, always check in with your GP first. But in the wealth of research that's been done on this product and its counterparts, there's very few contraindications for anyone. They're safe, they're effective, and whether you're dealing with a young child or an elderly person, unless your immune system is significantly compromised, then there should be no problem at all.
That is great. Now, you guys started out in your kitchen, and now you're in a warehouse. I heard you're moving your warehouse here to Richmond. What is, I guess, the long-term goals for the company? Are you still working your other job? I'm assuming you're just 100% in full-time now for you?
Yes. Yeah, I've been working on the business full-time for almost 3 years now. We are so excited to bring our production facility to Richmond, not only because it's close to home and within our community, but because the city of Richmond is a wonderful place to grow business. They're an incredibly supportive community. We have been just showered with help to get us set up, to work through the processes. And the exciting part about that facility is that it will allow us to expand our distribution across Canada and ideally exporting to other countries, namely the US, within 2 years. It gives us an amazing opportunity to grow in a well-supported environment. That's exactly what we need.
Well, I got to say, Angela and I first chatted with you a few weeks ago, just blown away by your story. And that's why we wanted to get you on here today. And we, after we spoke with you, we both looked at each other and said, this company is going to be very, very big. So hope you got your seatbelt on, because you're going on a great ride, my friend.
Thank you. We're definitely trying.
Well, I think it's been really amazing, putting on these episodes that we do, and we've just met so many great people like yourself here in Richmond that are doing these great things, and you guys should be recognized for what you're doing, because you're bringing business, you're creating jobs here in Richmond. and you're putting such a great product on the shelves. So much, so great that when I tried to find some myself, I couldn't find any because you're all sold out. So, where can people find them when they're back in the stores? Where can we find them?
You bet. So if you're here in Richmond, it's such a great problem to have, but I'm going to make sure I get Kefir in your hands. Here in Richmond, we have wonderful local partners like the Juice Truck down in the village, and also Purpose Smoothie Co. We're getting ready to approach Save on Foods because they are the top tier grocer here in town, and we'd really like to work with them. If you're looking for us outside of Richmond, you can find us for delivery here in Richmond, actually, from spud.ca or legendshall.com. You can also find us at Whole Foods, Choices, Urban Fare, Nature's Fair, Palm Natural Market, and a host of other local and independent markets around BC.
Well, it sounds like you're almost everywhere. You're getting there. Pretty soon, you're all over the world. I can't wait. Okay, well, this has been absolutely amazing, Lyndsay. I really do appreciate you jumping on. And I always end our episodes with one question, and that is, what does it mean to be a Richmondite?
I've got to say, moving to Richmond, my husband and I have agreed repeatedly, was the best move that we ever accidentally made. We didn't know that much about this place before we landed here. And as soon as we got here, we felt like we were home. Richmond, for me, is a place of two things that are near and dear to my heart, which is diversity and community. There is an amazing plethora of people from such diverse backgrounds that are here contributing to this cohesive, supportive community like I've never seen anywhere that I've ever lived before. And, we just have an amazing amount of gratitude for having the opportunity to grow our lives, our businesses, and our family in this wonderful environment.
Well, I absolutely love your answer, and Richmond is grateful to have you and your family part of our community. And thank you so much for everything that you're doing. And thanks again for jumping on. If people want to reach out to you, how can they get a hold of you?
You can always catch us on our website at kindredcultures.ca. You can also find us on Instagram, Kindred Cultures, Facebook. You can find me on LinkedIn. All of those places are going to be chock full of ways to get in touch with us directly or go find our products at a local store.
Perfect. Well, you heard it here, everybody. Get out to the stores, buy these drinks. They're absolutely amazing. If you want to see a change in your health, this is a great place to start. So thank you so much again, Lyndsay. I really do appreciate it. I wish you nothing but success, and enjoy the ride, my friend. It's going to be a fun one for you.
Thanks, Chris. Amazing to be here.
Okay, thank you.